This is the plaintiff, Carry-On Jones Phillips. She says she bought a laptop for the defendant and promises he told her he'd pay her back, and now here they are. It's sad that it had to come to this, a lawsuit, because she thought the defendant was an honest man. But now he has a laptop and she has nothing. She's suing for $544.36, the amount she loaned the defendant. This is the defendant, Sherlon Rogers. He says he helped and paid for a repair on a car the plaintiff wrecked, and she bought him a computer as a way of paying off her debt to him. Bottom line, he paid to get the plaintiff's car fixed, and that computer was supposed to be his payment. Now the woman is suing? Come on, man. He's accused of letting a lady friend down. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $1,035 for additional monies he's owed.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff bought a laptop for the defendant, but she says he stiffed her. The defendant says the computer was supposed to be payback for ruining his car. It's the case of does not compute.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Okay, Carry-On Jones Phillips, you are suing Sherlon Rogers for $544.36 that you say he owes you on a laptop computer that he didn't finish repaying. You have a counterclaim against her for $1,035 that you upped today from $350 for money you say she owes you. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
Okay, my husband called me in the first week of October that his sister needed a place to stay. Her mother kicked her out. My husband, his sister's boyfriend is a relative with my husband. That's how I get a phone call stating that his girlfriend needed a place to stay. Her mother
And was pregnant.
Yes, and she was pregnant and needed a place to stay.
Because she had been kicked out of wherever. And then so out of sympathy, you brought her to your house and she lived there how long?
From October up until January.
Okay, so you knew him and she knew you needed a car, so she hooked you up
with him.
And
yes.
And what happened?
I met with him. He brought me to this guy that paid $1,900 for the car. It was the Friday, so I had to register it on a Monday. And Sandy came, and the hurricane, Sandy came, and I didn't get to register it at all. I had an accident, and
well, that's really what happened. Is you had an accident, right?
Yeah. No.
Where'd you have the accident?
I was on my way to work, and the brakes, it wasn't working. I pressed the brake, it went all the way down, no stop, and it went into a fence.
And where?
At JFK.
At JFK. And what'd you do?
I went to get help, and I got back.
You abandoned the car.
No. That wasn't the issue. I was there for half an hour waiting.
Oh, half an hour? Well,
yes.
Well, Lord knows that's long enough.
Yes,
at a car accident site?
Because the way
you're not supposed to leave the site of an accident. All right, so the car gets towed, and then what?
When I took the vehicle out, he said, the further you go, the more toll you have to pay. So leave it at his mother's house, and we'll figure out how to fix it. So I was there, and he said that he knows people in the car business, and that he can get it at a lower rate. I gave him $270 cash to pay for it. Nothing was done to the car. Nothing at all. So I told my husband about it. And he said that the car was insured in his name. And I told him about it and said, call it a loss. Let's go over there, get the vehicle, and sell it to the junkyard.
Okay, and that's what you did?
Yes.
So then when he came to you and said, I want to buy a computer for my girlfriend for Christmas that I cannot afford, after, according to you, he cost you so much money, why did you front the money for him?
All right, before the accident, that's when I took out the computer for him.
Oh, I see.
Yes, but before, the reason why I agreed to purchase it on my credit card is before that I made 3 credit card purchases to pay his phone bill, and he paid me back.
But does your husband know you're doing all this? No.
Not at the time.
Is he kind of angry at you?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe you should stop it.
Trust me, I learned real hard.
Okay, so go on.
He promised to pay me back within the month or 2 months because he gets paid bi-weekly.
Did he pay you anything?
Not even a penny.
Okay, what's going on?
Okay, when the first time I met her, my sister she get put out from where she was staying.
Okay, we know that she stayed with her and that
Okay.
you're grateful to her for helping your sister out. Now,
Exactly.
she comes to you, she gets the car, the problems happen with the car. Talk to me about the computer first, and then we'll
Okay.
talk about your counterclaim.
First, before even the computer, I have to say before the computer, because I cannot
Why
talk
do you have to say before the computer?
But the reason why I have to say that, because this happened, the accident happened before.
Okay,
After the accident, then we get the computer.
okay.
Okay, when she abandoned the car, she said she wouldn't get help. She was driving the car with my friend's dealer plate. And most likely if you abandon the car at the airport, they take it in
They
because
think
don't
it's
know
a
if
bomb.
it's a terrorist. So
Right.
I was like, why is going to leave the car here? Because it's going to go back, everything. If you abandon a car like that, it's going to go back to my friend's plate. So my friend, after that, she get the car out of the pong or whatever.
So she paid those fees to get the car
Yeah,
out.
she pays her fee.
Right.
Then after I said, purchase a computer for me at Best Buy for the car, for the register the car and the plate. She told me, she said, discount it from the computer that you owe me.
Hold on.
She said, discount it from the computer that you owe me. And I said, no problem.
Okay, but
That's-
how do you somehow convert that into not only do you not owe her the computer, but she owes you $1,035?
Would you ever loan money to someone of the opposite sex if you were married?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if they were the opposite sex, as long as I talked about it with my wife and she agreed that it was a good idea.
What if you didn't talk to her about it? Yeah, that's the answer, right. Going inside the courtroom.
She told me to get the car fixed. She asked me, she said, can you fix the car for how much it's going to cost? I get the mechanic guy to come there. He look on the car, inspect the car. He fixed the battery terminal. He did the radiator. He did the oars. And he said, if you don't pay me all my money.
What are you saying that you did fix the car?
Yes.
And she junked it anyway.
No, it did started to fix.
He did started to fix.
Yes,
Who did you pay and how much did you pay them?
Okay. The money that I paid him was $584. That's
Why are you suing for $1,035?
because, okay, the bill to fix the car completely is $16.19.
Did you pay $16.19?
No, I didn't pay. I have the bill right here.
Okay, well, you got a lot of bills. That doesn't necessarily mean anything because apparently you have a lot of friends in the industry. And you have a bill for $1,700 to fix a car that, how much did it cost?
The car,
Yeah.
it's $1,900.
How much?
$1,900.
Yeah.
That's what I paid for.
So it's kind of crazy because that
She
would...
get
Your Honor,
No,
the car was
no,
never fixed.
no. Okay, this is a bill for $16.19, which we know you didn't pay.
Okay, as you could see, the deposit, when I made the first deposit, I said deposit and balance.
Now, are you saying that you put in a deposit of $584?
Yes, in all.
Because she put down some of the deposit?
Because the money what she give me, that's...
How much money did she give you?
She give me about
$270?
about that, yeah. And I put the rest to make the deposit to him, and he said
$314.
Yes.
The difference between that. So according to you, you put down $314. Did the guy do any work?
Yes, he did.
So if all this stuff happened before the computer, like you're saying, why would you say I'm going to pay you back for the computer at all? Why would you not be saying, hey, I'm out a bunch of money. I just paid a bunch of money for you. So we're square.
I think you're getting it wrong. The reason why I'm saying
I think you're getting it wrong.
the reason
I think you're
why-
trying to give it to me wrong.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because she intend to say, okay, you know what? Whatever money you pay, I'm discounted from the computer. So every
Did
time
you
I-
ever say to him that whatever money he had paid, you discount it from the computer?
No, Your Honor. And not only that, he just said that the car accident happened before the computer was purchased. Now, if it happened before, how would he have money to even fix the car when I took out the computer after?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's lying.
Maybe he has a couple hundred in his pocket. I have no idea.
If he did, Your Honor, $544.
You just don't strike me as the kind of guy who's walking around fronting money for people. You don't. And the reason you don't strike me as that kind of person is something you said in your answer to the complaint. Nobody in the United States works for free.
No.
I helped the plaintiff purchase a car and get it fixed, and that computer was supposed to be my payment. Since I did so much work for the plaintiff, I feel that not only do I not owe her any money, but that she owes me $350 for what I paid the mechanic. So now I'm countersuing her for that amount. And then you sleep on it, you walk into court today, and you turn what you claimed was $350. He put me like italicized because he was so angry. It was me $350. Apparently has tripled in size to $1,000 something now that you claim that she owes you. And if I take a recess, that's going to become $3,000 because it's exponentially just expanding because, hey, nobody in America works for free. All right. Yep, and nobody in America loans money for free either. Pay the lady $544.36 to the plaintiff, 0 on your counterclaim.
The computer was not free, and the defendant comes at her having to pay for it. What's your reaction to the verdict?
I don't think it's a right verdict because I didn't.
You seem like a kind of a wheeler dealer in there, wheeler dealer, car dealer in there. Sounds like you're wheeling and dealing.
Well, I don't think that way.
All right, okay. Sir. You just head right down there. Well, you come in here. How shocked are you that this happened? That he did this to you?
Well, not that he did it. That he had a counterclaim. He's a con artist.
Really?
Yes, he is.
When did you first figure that out?
When he decided not to pay me.
Oh. Harvey?
When you go into court, you got to be honest. If you start inflating your damages, I am telling you, believe me, you lose your credibility.